Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries signs. Let's start this reading by pulling some cards out from this deck. Later on, we're going to be checking in with Tarot to see who and what you might be dealing with for this week, okay? Please keep in mind, Aries, that the messages are general, can also be vice versa if you're a cross-watcher. Really depends on your situation as well, okay? So, with that said, let's begin. Spirit, any messages please for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, period of November 11 to the 17th. Here we go, Aries. Okay, so the overall energy playing out for you, my dear, this week says here, don't sweat the small stuff. Very clear message, Aries, okay? Don't let the small stuff stress you out, cause unnecessary anxiety, or maybe some energies of low vibrations towards you, okay? So let's see. You might be dealing with a person who could be confusing at times. They're not so clear about communicating with you. It seems as though this person might be in the middle of something. And they don't know how to get themselves out of it. They don't know how to turn back or come back towards you. With this card over here, they're caught in the middle of something here, and they're finding it really hard to go back to your connection, to your situation or relationship, whatever that is, okay? Now we also have here speak with love. That's the reason why I kind of feel like communication is not really good at the moment. Alright? And now over here though, your energy is give it to God. Give it to universe. Surrender. This is powerful, Aries. This talks about you losing up your grip here and letting it go. Releasing this. It's kind of like a sad goodbye, but at the same time, as you loosen up your grip and as you see it go, you're surrendering to God in spirit. You feel lighter and lighter each day, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. Soon things will become second nature to you guys as you feel more and more lighter about releasing this baggage, okay? And just let universe unfold the situation naturally, because I kind of feel like the more you force someone to turn back, the more that it's also going to drain your energy, because I feel like at the moment they're finding it hard to go back to how things were here. We're going to see what this is all about, Aries. Please bear in mind that the energies here can be vice versa. Might be that you're the one who's finding it hard to go back to someone and they're now in the process of letting go or releasing it, okay? So I'm going to put this on the side and we're going to come back to these cards if we need be. Let's check in with Tarot and see what that is all about, okay? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, period of November 11 to the 17th. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, period of November 11 to the 17th. Right, so heart of the matter, we have Queen of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but you're definitely in this energy this week, Aries, where you're using that sword. You're no longer wasting your time and your energy into this, and you're cutting the equation, yourselves out of the equation, right? You're cutting your connection with this whole thing or this person. At the moment, I kind of feel like you're in this logical, perceptive, and rational energy, right? And that's why you're driven to make these choices. You don't want to sweat the small stuff anymore, so you might as well cut the whole thing, is what I'm seeing here, Aries. So the challenge is the devil, letting go of the attachment of this quite toxic and quite very strong attachment that you once had for the situation or person. Like I said, you're releasing it, and in the process you could be healing yourself, because holding on to this, the devil, there's a lot of meaning in this card. It's a heavy energy. It's something that you know is not healthy for you in the long run. Okay, it might also be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, who could be at the moment you're not in talking terms with the Queen of Swords. There's no clear communication, but at some point I kind of feel like you were holding on to this person because you had this kind of connection, strong connection. Okay, might be a sexual connection as well. So the root or cause of this is Three of Cups. Yeah, you really want to be in this energy of feeling lighthearted. You want to surrender this. You don't want to be worried about this anymore. You don't want to rehash the past. You're also in good company at the moment. You could be getting some advice and insight from others. It just reinforces positivity in your life, okay? And you don't want to be caught up in this confusion anymore. There's a sense of celebration this week, Aries, with you guys. In the recent past is the Page of Swords. You could have dealt with someone younger. I see some difference in age here, if not by age, then by energy. You could be the one more mature, Aries, or it could be, you know, the other way around as well. Depends on your situation. But I see here someone. Both of you are definitely silent about this. You're not in talking terms, like I already mentioned. But there has been a conflict here. There was a sense of clashing. And as a result, there has been a falling out. Okay? There has been a falling out. You turned your back against each other. There was a sense of treating each other coldly here, when things could have been really, really good in the beginning. So now I kind of feel like, Aries, your circle is getting smaller but better, if that makes sense. Because you being the Queen of Swords, you're aligning to her energy. Quality over quantity is what I'm hearing right now. So you're releasing anything that feels so heavy and unhealthy. But I also want to point out that in the past, someone here could be watching over you, Aries, or stalking, getting information about you, or you could be feeling this way. But it makes a lot of sense because the Devil talks about the strong pull that you have for each other here. So it might be that you both were checking each other out, okay? Getting some information. So the best that can come out of this, we have the Temperance. It's all about being divinely guided. This is also building harmony towards oneself, letting universe take charge and take control, no longer forcing the situation to happen. And what the card said, don't sweat the small stuff. All right, it's not worth your energy and your time. Focus on the good stuff, focus on the light, focus on spreading your light, Aries, to those people that need your energy. All right, because this will end up draining you guys if you still hold this and carry this baggage around. Okay, it's time to also fill up your well if this has drained you guys. Forgiveness is also what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card. Forgive what has happened so that you can start cleansing yourselves, detoxifying from all the stress, drama, and there could have been some obsession as well here. It's time to detoxify and cleanse. Release is what I'm seeing here. Surrender, so that you can get back to a sense of joy and happiness and inner peace, okay? So what's coming in the near future, we have the King of Wands. This is also your energy fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're dealing with another fire sign, I could see that someone is coming in your life. Or you could be, again, coming back to your usual self, the passionate, fiery, and really focused on and very driven about your career and your passion. And that's because you make energy, you release some energy that is not useful for you right now, and you turn that to something productive, which is really, really good, okay? At the moment, though, you could be almost clearing this, I don't know if this is a state of overthinking, Aries. You could be overthinking if you made the right decision. But again, the cards are saying, don't overthink. Don't obsess about the details, Aries. Let it go. Release it. It's no longer within your control. You know, how this people is choosing or person is choosing not to talk to you is no longer within your control. What you can control is your response and how you choose to react, okay? That's why with the Temperance, always approach the situation balanced. Find a win-win solution, okay? And don't add more fuel to the fire. Let this conflict die down naturally on its own. You have more things to take care of. You're extremely, I kind of feel like you have a lot of things going on in your life right now. That's why with the Queen of Swords, see things for what they are. Clearly make an executive decision to focus on your goals and no longer try to rehash something of the past, because that will just distract you guys from your goals this week, okay? So in the environment, we have the Five of Wands. Clearly, this conflict and drama could still be playing out. I also want to point out that is because they're trying to still get you back in the loop here for some reason, Aries. All right, I don't know. I'm getting this energy that they just really don't want to make a big deal out of this anymore, but they can also help but chase after the drama here. And you're sick and tired of that drama. All right, you just really want to focus on yourself and on people that matter to you. So we have your Four of Swords. Hopes and fears. You hope for inner peace. You hope for, all this fighting, all this argument, conflict to die down, because it's just energetically draining for everyone. Also, I kind of feel like this is overthinking, sleepless nights, Aries. You should take more sleep, get more sleep, okay, and focus on your needs, getting enough sleep here, getting the nourishment that you need this week. It's important. Don't overthink this, release this, surrender this, and just listen to the downloads that you're about to receive from Spirit once you shut down the noise in the environment, okay? And be confident about where you stand, okay? Because a lot of this is trying to get you off balance, Aries. As the final outcome, we have the Five of Swords. I see someone walking away here, but also feeling bitter about walking away. But the Five of Swords usually point out to the energy of lashing out. So this is something that both parties can avoid. This is a minor arcana. It's best to just not clash at the moment, because it can really blow out of proportion. Things can be said that are not actually being meant. Five of Swords is the energy of trying to act superior above the other, which is at the end of the day pointless kind of winning, because both parties are still going to be affected by this. So that's why the Four of Swords encourages you guys to surrender and not make a big deal out of this, because it can really blow out of proportion. Practice hitting the pause button. Think before acting. Don't sweat the small stuff, Aries, and don't let this people or person get to you, okay? Because once you make them or give them the energy to affect you, it's like you're relinquishing your power. Be like the Queen of Swords. She's really confident where she stands. She's calm, cool, collected. You don't see her sweating. You just see her just straightforwardly making decisions. She doesn't mind cutting people out that are not supposed to be in her life anymore. Okay? Why is the Queen of Swords here, please, Spirit? Clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Ten of Cups. See? Less drama, more happiness. And you have happiness at the moment, Aries, okay? It's just that this noise in your environment is trying to emphasize the shadow instead of you maybe focusing on the light, the good stuff going on within you, okay? Yeah, Queen of Wands is currently, well, this could be your divine counterpart. For some of you, if this is your ex-husband, ex-wife, maybe, I kind of feel like they want to get back into your life here, Aries. For some of you, not for all. I'm only, talking to those who have been separated from their husband or wife. I kind of feel like they're trying to get back with you soon. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. But at the moment, you're trying to be smart about your decisions about your life here. You don't want to relinquish your control with this person anymore, but there's still that kind of passion and attachment for this person. It's just that you're choosing to put yourselves first and reclaiming your power is what I'm seeing here, okay? You're in a different kind of energy, Aries. Usually you are passionate to someone who's passionate towards you, especially if this is someone you really love, but your energy right now is like, no. You're not just gonna use that towards me anymore, okay? Yeah, you're really, really in a good spot this week. There's a lot of opportunities coming your way. if this is related to career, but you're going to be feeling really, really happy, excited, looking forward to the future. Also, a lot of people are going to see the changes that you're manifesting, Aries, your glow, your radiance. You're spreading your light, like I said. A lot of people are counting on you, so don't focus your energy to this for now. Let it unfold naturally on its own, because if you choose to clash with someone, it will just keep on getting bigger and bigger, and nothing is going to be resolved. Okay, so yeah, it could have been with an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who was observing you, watching you, stalking you as well. But also the information or truth that you needed in the past was really slow to come to light. You've been in the dark about a situation for some time, but trust in divine timing. Wow, for some of you, Aries, kind of feel like someone is coming in with an offer here, a romantic offer. But I don't know, you could be still trying to observe this offer, this person. You're not really in a rush making any offer. But that's because your energy is so, so beautiful. And it's contagious. Your happiness, your radiance, your glow, regardless of what you're going through, you're coming across as a very happy person. So don't be so shocked if someone or people are going to approach you with a romantic offer, because they see your light and they appreciate what you have to offer, Aries. But you're right about not rushing in, because I feel like you're still dealing with something here. Okay, so Eight of Swords, you guys are clearly overthinking about this, but when you shouldn't be. Don't sweat the small stuff, Aries, okay? That will just weigh you guys down heavier and heavier. Maybe you need to talk to someone to give you insights, or seek out some experts, seek some counsel with this. Right, maybe you're feeling a little bit torn. Should you go back to this person, or should you welcome new offers in? Let's see, why is this Eight of Swords here? Yeah, because you don't know if you should wait for this opportunity with a past person, or should you keep moving on with your life. Yeah, for some of you, despite, overthinking, maybe sleepless nights, I see you not taking your focus out of work as well. You're doing extremely well with work. That's where you put your focus into. It takes your mind off from overthinking, so that is good. Yeah, with the Star card, you're building on your dream, and work makes you feel positive, makes you feel light. I feel like this is something you draw positivity with, because I kind of feel like you're getting a lot of attention at work as well. You're being commended for the good job that you're doing this week. People are noticing the job, or maybe just your energy here, Aries, this week. You're coming across as the star. Okay, so in the environment, yeah, something within the family members, or maybe if this is your ex-husband, ex-wife, they still trying to start some drama here, some misunderstanding, miscommunication. Kind of feel like nobody wants to give in, so that's why everybody's not being heard. It's just people are throwing their opinions, and then nobody wants to listen, is what I'm seeing here. Could be about home as well, or house. Yeah, house, definitely. The Tower. So the foundation is clearly weak at the moment, and I know that you guys want to rebuild on this, but it just shows that you need to let universe take control with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a reason as to why things cannot be forced to become better in time, because a lot of lessons should be learned by everyone involved here. It needs more cycle. I don't know, kind of feels like you are in deep transformation, or this situation is transforming on its own naturally in the background without you trying to exert too much effort into it, Aries. So don't overthink about this or stress out about this. It's out of your hands. That's why give it to God here. Surrender, and things will unfold on its own. Okay, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is a time where you just really have to focus on your healing. Try to recover from something unhealthy. Claim your happiness back and your power back. Yeah, because this has left a huge mark on your heart for some of you, because you're missing how it was in the beginning with the Six of Cups. You're missing your soulmate, and you're beginning with your soulmate is what I'm seeing. Why is the Five of Swords here? Whoa, Ten of Wands and Ace of Cups. I honestly feel, Aries, that you're gonna have new love soon. But you have to energetically clear up some space here, because you're still putting some effort and energy into the past that feels as though it's becoming a burden on your shoulder. And you should let this new love in. Let's see, why is this Ace of Cups here? If it's not new love, then it's just opening your heart for someone new, because I feel like a water sign is coming in here. Yeah, you might be holding back from possibly meeting a new soulmate here with the Lovers. You might also need to make a choice in the near future regarding rehashing the past or moving on to new love, because I feel like there's new love here with the Leo, and you could be holding back because you're still dwelling with the past. So don't do that to yourselves, guys. Surrender and give it to God, and don't sweat the small stuff. You know, love will come to you when you're ready, and don't be afraid to open up for new love is what I'm seeing here, because you guys deserve that. The Tower, this is already orchestrated by universe. It's hard to rebuild on something that has happened. I do want to point out that your past might be coming back around though, but I just see that they might have not fully changed at all, because they still have this Five of Wands energy. So the cards are pointing out to you guys, have better chance of finding love with someone new. Okay, so that is your reading, Aries. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.